name is Senator Samuel Anyanwu. I represent Imo East in Imo State. Mr. President, colleagues, this motion is coming as a result of the resolve of this Senate to support the present administration in the fight for corruption. And this motion has allegation of corruption against NNPC trading. Time to conduct a holistic investigation, Mr. President. The Senate are aware that NNPC Trading Limited is a business creation of Nigerian National Petroleum Corporation. Aware that NNPC Trading is composed of the following outfits: Duke Oil, Hyson Carson JV, NAP Oil JV, and West Africa Gas Limited JV. Is that aware that Duke Oil was incorporated in 1989 in Panama and therefore does not pay tax in Nigeria. The Senate is aware also that Duke Oil was specially registered to play a dominant role in the trading of petroleum products, especially crude oil trade in the international oil market several years ago. Further aware that Duke Oil, compared to other major players in the sector, is still grappling with the basics of what it was registered to do, in spite of massive support for the NNPC, owing to large-scale corruption. Further aware of the decision by the current PMD to allocate almost all products to Duke Oil. This is in addition to its automatic inclusion in the lifting of crude oil, gas, etc., which thus made Duke Oil a money-spinning outfit that is accountable only to NNPC. Aware that Duke Oil remains the sole importer of AGO to PPMC and retail, which it does through third party, since it cannot import by itself. This contributes in slowing the growth of our indigenous companies that are making giant strides in the sector. Aware that since NNPC owns NNPC Trading Limited and the refineries, they also shortlist companies that get allocation of products, lifting of crude oil, and importation of products, thus giving undue advantage to the in-house company, even where it lacks the capacity and requisite requirements to do what it's doing today. Also aware of the general lack of transparency and level playing field in favor of Duke Oil to lift products without payment as against its competitors in the sector. Further aware that these have combined to make Duke Oil the highest money earner and at the same time the highest money waster because of the massive corruption in the way and manner the transact business. The Senate is concerned that this relationship has helped to greatly stifle the growth of indigenous companies operating in the sector. The Senate is also concerned that Duke Oil lacks the requisite credentials to trade internationally. It therefore makes Duke Oil a giant commission agent only. Also concerned that the net effect of the above arrangement is that NNPC, and by extension Nigeria, earns less than otherwise it would have if the process is open and transparent, where products are sold differently to indigenous international oil traders. Further concerned that the money so far earned by NNPC Trading Limited through its subsidiaries such as Duke Oil remains only in the knowledge of NNPC officials. Accordingly, the Senate resolved to constitute another committee to investigate the policy introduced by the current GMD of allocating all products to Duke Oil and carry out a holistic investigation into the activities of NNPC Trading Limited. Mr. President, if you remember, if you recall this morning, colleagues, this morning almost all the headlines of newspapers and television is talking about the letter written by the Minister for Petroleum to the Mr. President against the GMD of NNPC. And this has to do with exactly what this motion is talking about, the massive corruption in NNPC. I think this one, Mr. President, colleagues, since we have resolved in this Senate that we are going to fight corruption, this is one of those corruptions that must be exposed. I therefore ask you to support this motion. Thank you, Mr.